Right, so guys, today we're moving on to earthworks, okay? So, sheet number 4, geological geometry, okay? So this is the drawn below, shows ground contours at 5 metre intervals, vertical intervals. PQ is the line of a proposed roadway having the following specifications, okay? Part 1 is formation width is given, so that's the width of the road. Formation level at P is 55 metres. P to Q is level. The side slopes for cutting is 1 and 1, and side slope for embankments is 1:1.5. Okay? So, the first thing we're going to look at here now is we're going to look at cutting and filling, okay? Part A is basically just drawing what we've done there in the last couple, is putting a vertical section profile in here. So basically taking up the centre lines and draw them in there and drawing lines, okay? The only difference is this time it's going to be in 5 metre intervals. I'm not going to go into that. You should have no problem doing that. We've done 2 of them there. If you have an issue, go back and look at activity geological and sheet number 2 and 3, and they will go through that. Okay, part B is show the earthworks necessary to accommodate the roadway. So basically what we have to do is, if you can see here, right, we have the roadway here, okay, and on this side of the mountain the roadway is at 55 metres high, okay. This bit here, obviously we need to cut some of this out of it, so we need to take slope out of that. We can't cut it straight because it'll collapse, so we cut it at an angle. It's a side slope of 1:1. Okay, so that means we go up 1, out 1 here. Same on this side, and then embankments then it's 1:1.5. So how does that work here? Well, we're looking at our cut, okay, so we're cutting into the mountain. The side slope we're cutting is 1:1. So that means every 1 metre we go up, we go out 1 metre. Okay? For fill then, it's slightly different. For every 1 metre we go up 1.5. Okay, and that gives us less of an angle there. Okay? Does that kind of make sense? I hope it does. Okay, so our cut is 1:1, our fill is 1:1.5. So our road is level here along this guy here. PQ is level at 55. So the first thing I'm going to do here on this question is I am going to find where 55 is. Okay, so I have a 55 metre contour here and 55 metre contour there. That means that the road here at this point is exactly in level with the ground. Okay, so if we look at the contours to the left here, is we have 50, 45, 40, 30, 35. They are lower than the ground. So that means we're going to have to fill up the sides of the edge here. So how much that side we fill up, so we're going to draw. Okay, if you see then to the right of those 2 points there, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, that means the road is lower than the ground. So we're going to have to cut into that ground, and that is 1:1. Okay? So we're going to start here now. We're going to do the embankment piece. We're going to start from the left. We'll do the embankment first, okay? So the embankment is 1:1.5, and we're going up in 5 metre intervals. So for every 5 we're going up here, okay, we're going to go up what? So a ratio here. So that's our cut. We're looking at our fill. So we're going up 5. That means we're going to go up 7.5. Okay? So what I'm going to do is, if you can imagine here, this line here is 55, so we're level on this line. Okay, we're level on this line. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark out 7.5s. So 7.5 there. 7.5. Okay, I'm going to draw those light lines there. I'm going to draw them about halfway here because I know this is size just fill only. Okay, and our road is level. That's a key thing. That's a very important piece here, that our road is level. Okay, so we have a road here at 55 and we're filling, so we're going up here. So this is going to be 59 or 45, 40, 35, and our 30 line. Okay, so basically wherever 50 crosses this, it gives the contour. There's one there. This is on the 45, this is on the 40, this is on the 35, this is on the 30, and this is on the 35. Okay, and we can join them up there. Okay, so that's all there is to it on the fill side. On the cut side then, obviously, on the other side, we obviously do the exact same, we measure it out. Now we're going to go over to this side then here, and we're going to look at the cut. So from this point up to Q, the road is still at 55, but the road is cutting into the ground this time, so it's slightly different. So what's our cut cone? Our cut angle is 5 on the edge, and it's 1:1, so it's 5 on the bottom. So instead of going out 7.5 this time, we're going to go out 5. Okay? So I'm going to measure out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay? And I'm going to draw those lines horizontally. Now, this time, again, we're starting, it's 55, we're cutting this time, so this line up here is going to be 60, this is 65, 70, this one's going to be 75, and this one's going to be 80. Okay? And again, we're doing the exact same thing. Wherever those guys cross there, their respective lines, that's 75, that's 80, that's back down to 75 there. Okay, and then we join those guys up there. Okay, and that's the top part of our question done there. Okay, the bottom part now is the exact same. Okay, you're going to go down, you're going to set up your distances for 7.5s for your fill, and you're going to do 5 mils for your cut, because it's in relation to what other things here. And we're going parallel to the road in this case, because it is it's level road, so that's very key. So when we go on to slope roads, that'll change slightly, but for the moment, for the level road, it's parallel to the road. Okay, I'm not going to do the underside. I'll do the underside this quick. No, I won't, because there's no point. So what I'm doing here is I'm stepping down my 7.5s, or my 0.5s down on here, and I'm stepping down my 7.5s down here, and again doing the exact same thing. So just remember, for fill, whatever the road is, the edge of the road is your starting level. The next measurement is down for your fill, and when it's in cut, the edge of your road is your start line, and you go down then from there. Okay? Any questions? Leave them in the comments.